God bless you again, Global Christian friends. As we said about Titus before, that and reward, Titus told Jesus before he passed into eternity in Luke's Gospel 23 and 41, he was telling the young man there, the grumple young man there, he said in 23:41, for we receive the due reward of our deeds. And that's a powerful statement to go off in eternity with. We receive the due reward for our deeds. And I think that should be looked at, since we're talking about rewards here. If you love them which love you only, what reward have ye? Do not even the publicans the same? Now, we need to understand that verse 47. And if you salute your brother only, what do ye more than others? Do not even the publicans so? So therefore, what reward have ye? Or what do ye more than others? And here comes the bombshell. Verse 48. And the bombshell has put so many people in fear about what it means to be perfect. There is a whole lot of knowledge about being perfect. And I want to make one thing clear before we move further into that statement. Matthew 5:48. We slang the word agape around, love or Greek, as though it is a word that sprang out of the very mouth of the Greek God themselves, or from the mouth of the Greek philosophers. But that word is not found in classical Greek. And we have to understand that such a word as love or agape or agape, however we pronounce it, not found in classical Greek. And you began to understand about this next word in verse 48. Be ye therefore perfect. Be ye therefore perfect. And we challenge you out there across the world for 2 weeks to say that for 2 weeks I am perfect, period. And it's up to you. There's all kind of knowledge about that perfection. My God, Luke 36, Luke 6:40. It just goes on down the line. My God, you could just go down into that perfection. Genesis 17:1. Walk before me, be thou perfect. Noah was found perfect in his generation, and Job was a perfect man before God. And 1 Corinthians 13:12, love perfect. We speak this to those that are perfect. And Jesus used the expression, if thou wilt be perfect, do 4 things: go, give, come, and follow. Matthew 19:21, if thou wilt be perfect, 4 things: go, give, come, and follow. The 4 things for perfection. Now, surely you can do this for 2 weeks. Nobody can tell you anything differently. But you have to believe what God tells you. Not me, not the preacher, not the pastor, but the Savior of the world. And I'll tell you the truth about this. He speak this almost as if he is commissioned to speak this statement. And he speak it to the multitude as if by permission, and telling the multitudes whom he is instructing to equate themselves to be therefore perfect, even as your Father, which is in heaven, is perfect. Now that's Corinthians, 1 Corinthians 13, 9 and 10. You know in part, you understand in part, you testify in part. But when that which is perfect is come, that which is in part is done away with. And all we're asking is that for 2 weeks, do away with saying nobody's perfect. Do away with saying I'm not perfect. Do away with the criticism. If someone tells you that you're not, no, we didn't say mature. We did not use the word mature. We said before, to you, is God perfect or is God mature? And how do you know that your belief in God, how do you know that you believe in God if you don't know that in him your faith is perfect? How do you know? How do you know that you believe in God if you don't know that in him your faith is perfect? Moses said in 18, Deuteronomy 13, thou shalt be perfect with God. Thou shalt be perfect with God. Deuteronomy 18 and 13. So now when Jesus here is saying in 5:48, be ye therefore perfect even as your Father which is in heaven is perfect, he is not challenging you. He's not challenging the multitude, the great multitudes here. He's telling them to equate themselves. You are the children of your Father which is in heaven. Therefore be like him. God bless you, global Christian friends. Till next time.